Jason. Good to see you all again. Did you enjoy last week's show? Yeah, good. Glad to hear it. How did your drawings turn out? Pretty good? Yeah? Well, I hope that your ducks and your bunnies were even better than Jacques' drawings. He's a pretty good artist, but I'm sure you can do even better. Well, today we're going to have a lot of fun. I've got a great book I'm going to read. We're going to meet some more of my friends. And first, we need to, of course, get moving a little bit. You know what that means. It's time for the workout. All right, time for Coach Phil. Take it away, Coach Phil.
Good morning. Hands on hips, place. Now then, touch your toes with me. Ready? Touchdown. Up,
every morning.
down. 10 times.
Not just
Up,
now and then.
4. Up,
10 times now.
5.
That chicken fat.
6.
To the chicken and don't be chicken again. No, don't be chicken again.
And halt. Hit the dirt. Hit. Push-ups next. Nice and steady. Not too fast. Ready. Push up. Down.
Every morning.
10 times. Push.
up.
Starting low. Down. That's 5.
More
Down.
on the rise.
6.
To the flabby guys. Go, you chicken fat. Go away.
Down.
Go, you chicken fat. Go.
And halt. Now struggle up to your feet. Strut.
Struggle.
March in place. March. Left a good pound and a quarter. Was it right? Right that it should be left.
Yes, I left a good pound and a quarter. It was right.
Right, left, and halt. 1, 2. Next, sit-ups. Everybody's favorite, so on your back, drop. All right, girls, you're in this too. Arms overhead, flop. Come on, girls. Now, sit up, sit down.
Every morning.
Up, 10 times. Sit up, down.
On your feet.
Up, down.
5.
Swing that rusty gait.
6.
Don't drop the tempo, mate. Can't win dragging your feet.
No, can't win dragging your feet.
And halt. Now on your feet. Up. Everybody. Hands on hips. Place. Twist your trunk to the left. Ready. Twist left. Front.
Now the right side.
10 times. Twist left. Front.
Running
Right. Front. Grunt. Louder. Front. Now left and front. And everybody sing.
Go, you chicken fat. Go.
And halt. Fingers back of your neck. Lace. Right foot forward. Place. The pogo spring. Landing on alternate feet. Ready. Spring left. Spring right. Higher. Higher. Up, down. Higher. Higher. Way. Not too high. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Halt. Drop your hands to the side, feet together. Place. Overhead clap and jump to stride. Known as the jumping jack, far and wide. All right, are you ready?
Ready.
Jump, 2, clap, 2,
Clap.
2,
Clap.
slap,
Clap.
Slap.
clap,
Slap.
jump,
Jump.
2,
Jump. It's good for you.
3 more is all we do.
Jump.
Sing, halt and sing.
Go, you chicken fat. Go.
March in place. March. Left, 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 left a good pound and a quarter.
Was it right? Right that it should be left.
Oh, I left, left, left a good pound and a quarter.
It was right.
Right, left, and halt. 1, 2. Palms up, arms to the side. Raise. Next, we're gonna do backward circles. Ready?
Raise.
Circle round, round, round. Back and around, back and around.
Back and around.
Back and around.
And back and around. And reverse and around. Front and around.
Front and around.
Front and around.
Front and around. And halt. Arms to the side. Place. On your back. Drop. And now, raise your legs in the air. Raise. It's the bicycle ride. And pump, 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 and halt. On your feet, up, quickly, quickly next. Inhale, arms, sweep up in inward, exhale, arms out and down.
Inhale, arms sweep up inward, exhale, upward, down.
Ready, inhale, slow.
Every morning.
Exhale, clear down.
Inhale, take the air.
Down and around and inhale.
That oxygen.
Exhale.
Exhale and try again. You're not getting your share.
Clear down. Inhale. On the down, halt. The tortoise and the hare. Next, first the tortoise. Bend the elbow and run in place. Ready.
Ready.
Run. Two. Run.
Like a tortoise,
Okay.
too far and too slow.
Now double up. Ready. Run, 2, 3, 4. 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 Right back. Everybody sing.
Go, you chicken fat, go.
Dismissed.
Whew, excellent workout as always. I hope it's getting a little bit easier for you. And don't forget to drink lots of water and stretch and all that important stuff. I know Coach Phil is very impressed with all the work you've been doing. Now today, before we get into our book, I want you to meet a new friend. His name is Chester. Chester is from a land called Australia. Do you know where Australia is? Have you ever heard of it? Well, Australia is a long ways away, but it's an incredible place. And Chester, well, he loves to travel. He's been all over the world, and he's taken so many photos, and he wanted to share some of his travel photos, especially since a lot of us can't travel right now. So, Chester, let's see some of those photos.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah, how you going there? Yeah, right, yeah, it's Chester, yeah, nice to see you. Now listen, I took a trip to Africa. Have you ever been there? Yeah, do you know where Africa is? Yeah, it's a 4 ways away. Yeah, it sure is, but I took some pictures of some amazing animals down there. Do you want to see them? All right, yeah, take a look at my photos. All right, yeah, take a look at these pictures.
Oh, yeah, right, look at that. There's a giraffe there. Yeah, do you see those little birds on the neck? Those are called oxpeckers. Oh, yeah, giraffes are amazing animals. Look at those two, beautiful. All right, here's a little bit of video. Yeah, look at all those little giraffes hanging around, eating from those top branches. Did you ever think you'd see penguins in Africa? You right on the beach, look at those little guys. Yeah, they're on the very south part of it. Oh, look at this, yeah, right, the Ellies, oh, they're amazing, eh? Oh, yeah, look at that little baby Ellie. Yeah, right, next to the mama. Yeah, hanging around, let's take a look at him. Oh, yeah, too precious, eh? Looking for a little cuddle there. Right, they got all sorts of antelope and things. I mean, look at those amazing ears and those stripes right there. Oh, yeah, do you like snakes, reptiles? Oh, that's a cobra right there. And this is called a puff adder. Yeah, it's kind of related to the rattlesnake. Oh, look at those little zebras there. Yeah, right, you've got the mama and the baby. Oh, we're up king of the jungle there, right. Look at the lions. A pride of them. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we've got a couple of cuties here. Probably the mum right there. And look at these little guys. It looks like Simba and Nala from the Lion King. Oh, look at these two playing around. Oh, yeah, leopard. Oh, those are really hard to find. And here we've got a couple of rhinos, a mum and a baby. Oh, let's take a look. Oh, look at these two. Oh, just hanging around, yeah. The little one's a little curious. Oh, look at that little sneeze. Oh, yeah, gazine height. Cute little baby rhino sneeze, eh? Oh, yeah, take a sit. Yeah, right, relax a bit.
Did you like that? Oh, good, yeah, glad to hear it. Well, I'll be back, I'll show you some more photos some other time. Yeah.
Thanks so much, Chester. That's pretty cool stuff. Yeah, Africa is a pretty amazing place. Now, when I was a kid, I always dreamed of going to Africa. I thought it would be cool to see the giraffes, the rhinos, the elephants, and I didn't know if I would ever make it because my family, we couldn't afford to travel. But many years later, when I became an adult, I had an opportunity to travel. And so I got to go to South Africa where I got to see those amazing animals. In fact, I've gotten to travel all over the world. It's pretty cool. So just keep dreaming about it, and hopefully someday you'll get to see as much of the world, if not more of the world, than I have, or even Chester has. Are you ready for today's book? I hope so. Did you like last week's book? Yeah, I think Dr. Seuss is always a lot of fun. Well, this week I'm going to read a book called The Pirates Next Door, starring the Jolly Rogers. It's written by Johnny Duttle. This week I'm going to hold up the book as I read it. I'm going to take the jacket off the book. That's what this is called. This is called a jacket. It keeps the book all safe. Actually, this is really cool because that jacket has a family tree inside. If you don't know what a family tree is, well, a family tree is basically all the people you're related to over all the various generations. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to take that off so it doesn't get in the way when I read the book. Here we go. The Pirates Next Door. There's a really cool picture right there. Okay, here we go. I'll give it some voices too. Matilda lived in Dole-on-Sea, a gloomy seaside town, too busy in summer, and in winter it shut down. There weren't too many kids around, and none on Tilda Street, but the lawns were mowed, the cars were washed, and the hedges trimmed and neat. The house next door had been for sale since Tilda was a baby. She hoped a family would move in with a girl her age, or maybe a boy, a pirate boy. Ahoy! He had no shoes, an eye patch, and a wooden-legged dog. There he is. A pirate ship with treasure chests and barrels full of grog. Look at all that cool stuff. He said, "We're the Jolly Rogers. We'll be anchoring next door. We've sailed the 7 seas, but now we've had to come ashore. That's my mom over there, digging up the grass. I feel a little landsick, but she says that it'll pass. That's Dad over yonder, the captain of our crew. He likes to shout "Yarr" a lot, 'cause that's what pirates do. Grandpa won't set foot on shore, says that he can't bear dry land. The last time he left the ship, the king chopped off his hand. That urchin there's called Nugget. She's a rascal, as you'll see, though she can't fire the cannon yet, because she's only 3. Next morning, Tilda shouted, "Life's not boring anymore. Isn't it fantastic that those pirates moved next door?" But Mom and Dad were not impressed. "The neighborhood will sneer. The way they dress, the way they speak, they won't fit in around here. Their kids are always playing with the most alarming toys. We'd rather you were friends with normal girls and boys." On Monday morning, Jim Ladd came to Matilda's school. Though no one else would sit by him, Matilda said, "You're cool. You ain't so bad yourself, young lass. For land folk that is rare. Though I'm a scurvy sea dog, you'll be okay right there." The teacher said Jim should wear shoes, and his uniform was wrong. She wrote a note, but Jim replied, "I won't be staying long. We're only here a little while so Dad can fix our ship. We ain't cut out for life on land. This stay be just a blip. We're the Jolly Rogers and we need to be at sea. School's just grand, but understand, it's a pirate's life for me." After school, a neighbor came around for cake and tea. Her name was Mrs. Bumble from number 33. "Mrs. Pinky called the town council to see what they could do. She didn't live through 2 world wars to have pirates spoil her view. Isn't it disgraceful on such a lovely street? Why, they don't even try to keep their front lawn looking neat." I hope you like my voices. "They have to go," said Miss Devine, who lived at number 89. "Their teeth are black, their nails are too. This really, truly just won't do. They never wash, their kids have lice. They also just don't smell that nice." "You smell okay." Thanks." "They wear old clothes and scruffy hats. I'm told their ships is full of rats." Also mad was Mr. Shore, the grumpy man at 34. He liked to read the paper on his sunlit deck, you know. But the pirate ship blocked out the light, so he said, "They'll have to go."
I'd like some peace and quiet, but they're fixing up that boat, hammering all day and night. That thing will never float.
The two Miss Yates at 88 told everyone who passed their gate, "Oh, we sold and grabbed the mailman. They made him walk the plank. It's lucky he can swim, but we're afraid the mail all sank." "They scared the ducks," said Mrs. Snooks, "and terrorized the park. They boarded people's rowboats and fired cannons for a lark."
Hurry, that's my boy. Yarr, hurry, quack, 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 quack.
Driving home from bingo, Mrs. Plum got quite a fright. "Oh, they were digging up the roadside in the middle of the night." "They have cutlasses," said Mr. Brown. "They'd love to run you through. They'll steal your gold, or so I'm told. Whatever shall we do?" Mrs. Bevan from 87 marched down to town hall. She collected a petition, 50 signatures and all. It says fewer pirates, more nice people. "They're digging holes and fighting fights. It's the beginning of the end. I've lived here for years and years, and so have all my friends." Before you know it, no, sorry, that was her talking. "Before you know it, there'll be more. We'll all have pirates right next door. The Jolly Rogers cannot stay. You must make them go away." That night there was a tapping at Matilda's window pane. Outside was Jim. He whispered, "I've got something to explain. Whenever we stop somewhere new, the neighbors are unkind. To show them pirates aren't so bad, we leave some things behind." "Shh, oh, they're sneaking around." "Our galleon's now shipshape, so it's time we sailed away. And I'd be sad to leave, 'cause I've enjoyed our stay. But we pirates need adventure, to see lands across the ocean. We need cutlasses and treasure maps and lots of suntan lotion. Though our visit here just has to end, I hope that you'll still be my friend. To stay in touch, let's send notes. Be sure to use something that floats." And it looks like Matilda went to bed. Tilda woke up the next morning, puzzled by what Jim had said, but she vowed she'd keep in touch as she struggled out of bed. She opened her curtains as she gave a great big yawn, and there, to her amazement, was an X on every lawn. Whoa, do you see all these X's? Wow, pretty cool. "Hey, what a shame they left. I didn't say goodbye. They were such a charming family. I think I'm gonna cry. I'm such a pirate fan, you know. They wore such lovely hats. I rather like their singing. Oh, and I'll miss those darling rats. Squeak, squeak." Now the neighbors like them. After that, the town went on, land-lubbing happily, but Tilda now goes fishing on the jetty by the sea. She's waiting for a message to wash up on the shore from her very special pirate friend, the one who lived next door. There's a note there. It says, "So now that it's the summer, you can come aboard our ship. We'll pick you up next Tuesday for a special pirate trip. Signed, Jim Lad." Woof! And there you go. That's the end of the book. Yay, the pirates next door. Well, speaking of pirates, I want you to meet another friend of mine. His name is Captain McGillicuddy, and he happens to be a pirate. Now, he seems a little rough and gruff, but he's actually very friendly. Now, Captain McGillicuddy, he sometimes gets what's called cabin fever. Now, that means when you're stuck inside too long, because on pirate ships, they like to be out and about sailing the seven seas, but sometimes when there's no wind, they're just stuck inside, or if there's a storm, maybe. And right now, a lot of us are kind of stuck indoors. So he likes to use his imagination whenever he's stuck inside, and he's going to teach us how to make a fort using just things around the house. All right, Captain McGillicuddy, we're all yours. Yar, matey, I be Captain McGillicuddy, and I'm going to be teaching you how to make a fort in your very own home. Are you ready? Then say aye. Ha ha, come on, aye! Ha ha!
to the fort! Now, if you're going to be making a fort, you're going to use whatever you have lying around. For example, I found myself some blankets here. We can use the couch, and I'm also going to use the dining room chairs. Yeah, look at what I found here. All right, you can stack them all up nice, however you want to put them. Maybe I'll put them right in here. Aye, that'd be a good fort, I think. Look at this here. You take the blankets and you drape them around like so no one can get in that way. Oh, that'd be a good fort indeed. And I cover myself up like this. See, watch this. I be in the fort. It'd be an excellent protection. You see, I can look out for pirates and other sorts of creatures that are looking around. Oh, I see something coming. Hold on. I'll send out my fearsome dragon. Well, it's not really a dragon, but close enough. Yeah, get him. You see, this be a good fort indeed. A good fort. Now, the beauty is whenever you're finished, you just take the blankets and things off. Alright, that's how you make a good fort. Make sure you have permission to use the blankets and things. Avast ye mateys, me hearty yo-ho! Just make yourself whatever kind of fort you want. Make sure that your parents and whoever's around is okay using the sheets and the blankets, and make yourself a mighty good fort. Alright, hey mateys!
That was so much fun, Captain McGillicuddy. Well, I hope you can have some fun making a fort at home. You can use pillows, stuffed animals, you can use sheets and blankets and chairs. Just make sure you ask for permission first. Guess what? It's time for the joke of the day. Yeah. All right, today's joke comes from Bentley Liptak, and it goes like this. What did Cinderella's fairy godmother say when she had to go to the bathroom? What did she say when she had to go to the bathroom? Bippity boppity poo. Bippity boppity poo. That was so much fun. Thanks, Bentley. Now, if you have jokes or you have ideas or you have something you want to share, maybe you have a special skill or a talent or you want to show a drawing or something you learned during your time in quarantine, you can email me at theunclejasonshow@gmail.com. That's theunclejasonshow@gmail.com. You can have an adult help send the email to me, and I'll try to incorporate your ideas or your jokes or your videos here on the show.
I've also got a question for you. What's a pirate's favorite letter? Yar! Or maybe the C.
Well, that's all the time we have for today, but I hope you'll join me again next week. We'll have a lot more fun together. And remember, no matter where you are or what you're going through, you are loved. Remember that. Okay, thanks again for hanging around today. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.